here with a new spin on a classic egg dish with her sunny side mushroom bake is the flexible chef. I already love her with a name like that, Nealy Fisher. Welcome to our home.
Yay. Here to help is chef and author Food You Want for the Life You Crave, Nealy Fisher.
We wanted to bring in author and chef Nealy Fisher.
And a flexible chef is in the house.
Nealy, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Your new book, Food You Want, is, I love this book.
What I didn't want to do is write a book with another 300 recipes that you could Google and just follow. I wanted a book that was going to give me the freedom to play, and the book that was going to teach audiences how to go from being a cook that just follows the rules to a chef that actually experiments and plays. And the dish we're going to make today is actually the classic example of that, because there's so many different variations and adaptations. So the trick to this sauce is to keep it chunky, because keep it chunky. Don't even worry about blending it.
Okay.
Cook it down until it's really nicely pureed like this. Thank you guys for preparing this beautiful sauce. And it's just so, I mean, it really is just like a veggie full sauce. Right. So this is done, and then we're gonna add, guess what?
What?
Pre-chopped up lasagna.
You are speaking my language.
Let me tell you.
The one that you made from the day before?
Exactly. Chop it up on a cutting board, practice your knife skills, and then dump it into your shakshuka, and it's gonna be nice and chunky.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add some cracked eggs on top. Do you wanna help me add those eggs? Pecans.
Okay.
Or
Pecans
any.
or pecans?
Or
Pecans.
pecans? Really?
It's an ongoing debate.
All right,
Okay,
fine.
let's
I
build.
feel like you
Let's build this beauty right here.
These are actually surprisingly healthy foods that can cause bloat. Not for everybody, but you know, it's something to kind of think about after you eat it. Do I feel like my stomach is distended?
Let me ask you this. How do you beat the bloat?
Okay, so you want to come pretty close to the wall and then just kick.
And that's gonna help you?
And hold it for like a minute if you can. I mean, every day it'll be a little
It's good. The blood comes, it's
blood
great.
flow.
Right? Blood
When you
flow,
come up, you just feel so much more alive.
Well, Nealy, you stay right there, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
we'll
start
be
a
back.
commercial.
How do you expand their, taste buds and menu?
I think the big thing is to start by just modeling healthy behavior. Like, I have friends who complain about giving their kids chicken nuggets for dinner, but they're snacking on potato chips. So, like, what?
Right.
So I think, like, having an environment that is the way you want them to grow up is key.
It's definitely kid approved. Do you like this one? You like this burger? And it probably just tastes like a regular hamburger, right? Can't tell.
A yummier than regular hamburger.
Ooh, I like that.
You can do them in so many different ways. So you can recreate this. You can make pancakes, which we'll drizzle with some maple syrup in a second. But you can also put them in little muffin tins. We're gonna do some big ones today. By the way, usually a stir fry would take more like 40 minutes.
Right.
With all the prep involved. So the secret is to get stuff ready in advance. So I'm cheating a little bit, to be fair, because I did pre-chop some things.
Right.
So, and I did pre-measure.
That's part of your commandments as a flexible chef.
Yes, I just wrote a book called Food You Want for the Life You Crave, and I crave more time and less time in the kitchen, so I'm all about getting reorganized in advance.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, I'm just gonna add the marinade ingredients. I'll give you a really good example. So I've been a yoga teacher for many years. Do you guys work out? I mean, does anyone not work out these days in New York? But yeah, right, we work out.
Shanna got really quiet.
Oh
no! I'm just looking
you
making
look
sure I'm
great.
on topic. Thank you.
Think of like a chef being like, it has to be this way, right? How can I use flexibility to just bob and weave and play a little bit more so that my life is more fun?
Yeah, that's scary to me. I'm always afraid to go off the recipe.
Yeah, well, it takes practice. So you gotta first you gotta do it once, and then you're like, oh, I see. This is the part that's, most essential. This is the part I can play with. My husband once came home with 9 extra dinner guests, and 9. Oh, sorry, wait, let's just focus on that. 9. Yeah. Extra. It's about kind of being okay with a different plan. It's a mindset shift. It really is, and it takes practice.